Hello, my daughter's not breathing.
I put my hand on her nose. Nothing is funny now.
Children don't just die.
No.
Whatever happened here is wrong. It's that thing.
Whether it was an overdose, whether she suffocated, if she was shaken to death, strangled.
Ebo Academy back here with another crazy reaction video, and when my videos are crazy, they're very interesting. So yeah, we're back here with another interesting video, engaging video. If it's crazy, you know what I say on my channel. It's very engaging. So let's watch this engaging video. Get your chips, get your snacks like that, and let's watch it.
Hello, my daughter's not breathing.
I put my hand on her nose. Nothing is funny now.
Children don't just die.
No.
Whatever happened here is wrong. It's that thing.
Whether it was an overdose, whether she suffocated, if she was shaken to death, strangled, whatever happened to her, we're gonna find out.
I did not hurt my daughter, and you're not going to sit here and tell me I did.
When a 2-year-old girl is found
Yeah, I seen that cover I was using last. You see by that first title, this video is gonna be very, very crazy. I do not cap or lie in my intro. This video is gonna be very, very crazy and very engaging.
Please note that all persons charged with a crime. She suffered a heartbreaking accident or something far worse. But the horrifying truth emerges in text messages shared between a killer and the man accused of encouraging her to do the unthinkable. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On the early afternoon of November 7, 2024, dispatchers in Sturgis Township, Michigan receive a phone call from a mother in distress.
Central County 911, where is your emergency?
Hello, my daughter's not breathing.
Okay, we're getting everybody headed that way. Just stay on the phone with me, okay? How old is your daughter?
Ma'am, she's 2 years old.
Okay, are you right by her now?
I am.
Okay, listen carefully. I need you to lay her flat on her back, on the ground, and remove anything from underneath of her head, and kneel next to her and look in the mouth for any food or vomit, okay?
Okay.
Is there anything in the mouth?
No.
Okay, now place your hand on her forehead and your other hand under her neck, and I need you to carefully tilt her head back, okay?
Octavia, wake up.
Okay, just stay with me, okay? There's a deputy that's right there. He knows how to do CPR and he can help too, but I need you to start, but we need to do this for me, okay? So can you tilt her head back and then put your ear next to her mouth?
Okay.
Okay, can you feel or hear any breathing at all?
No.
Okay, so 2 breaths for me.
A lot of information.
Okay.
Did you feel the air going in and out?
Like through your head for her mom, and that sound like her mom talking. Like that's a lot of information together to process. Like as a mother.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, okay.
There's an officer here now.
A deputy with the St. Joseph Sheriff's Office races into the home and finds 2-year-old Octavia Pearl Boney lying on the living room couch. He performs CPR until paramedics arrive.
They're still working, but I had AEDs, no shock. Like when I originally touched her, she felt warm. I mean, she was turning blue in lots of places though, and I started doing CPR, and then when I picked her up off the couch, put her on the ground, I noticed her foot, like her lower leg was cold. And she was starting to get like rigor mortis in her arm.
The toddler's mother, 21-year-old Paige Nicole Boney, waits outside as paramedics work relentlessly to save her daughter's life. Nearly 45 minutes pass as family and neighbors watch in stunned silence.
1337, Doc. Okay, 1337.
Despite their best efforts, 2-year-old Octavia is deceased. A deputy stands nearby as a paramedic delivers the heartbreaking news to the toddler's mother, Paige.
We did push medication that could help. Unfortunately, it didn't seem like it helped, and the doctor did give me a time of for about 13:37, so this one was 1:36. We did everything today, Paige, okay, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
In the wake of this shocking tragedy, the child's grandmother searches for answers.
What caused her to not breathe or whatever?
Unfortunately,
We won't know
I
that.
wasn't here to not see that, to figure that out, unfortunately.
That gotta be the most worst news that you can get as a parent, as a family member. Not only as a parent, as a family member. The cops gotta tell you.
Out, unfortunately, since we did find her pulseless and apneic, as we call it, not breathing. So unfortunately, I can't give you a answer on why.
Will there be an autopsy or something to reveal?
That'll be up to the medical examiner to further compound upon once they get here.
Excuse me, would you be down to pay $100 for whatever's in this mystery box?
No, give it to someone else.
Okay. Excuse me, would you be down?
No, you cannot.
While Paige's request is understandable, the deputy's firm refusal may stem from what he learned when he first arrived at the scene.
Uncle saying, hour and a half, 2 hours ago, Mom was slapping the out of her because she wasn't listening. So, I mean, it's going to be potential homicide.
But investigators are still a long way from understanding what caused young Octavia's death, and the truth is far worse than they could have ever imagined. While crime scene technicians move in to examine the home, Paige and her Uncle Chris are brought in for an interview with detectives. They are each Mirandized and both agree to questioning. Chris explains that Paige, Fred, and 2-year-old Octavia just recently moved in after they were kicked out of her parents' house.
Who's Fred? That is Paige's boyfriend.
According to Chris, all three have been staying in the living room. Paige and her boyfriend, 31-year-old Frederick Lee Nelson, sleep on an air mattress, while Octavia sleeps on the small couch where she was found unresponsive. Chris lays out the morning's timeline, stating he dropped Fred off at work around 5:30 a.m.
And then went home, laid down for a couple hours, and then got up and got the girls on the bus. After that, I went back home, went to bed, and heard some, commotion out in the living room and Paige spanking her butt.
At any point in the morning, did you give a spanking?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you yell at her?
Maybe raise my voice a little bit to get her to chill out, because, yeah.
What was the first thing that you heard? Well, she just told Paige saying not to say no, and I heard her pop on the butt. Okay. What did it sound like? Just
This morning she was telling me no and stuff, but, she always does that.
Yeah. What was she saying no to?
I told her to go back to sleep, or was trying to get her back to sleep because it was still so early. She was saying no, she didn't want to go back to sleep.
Right. Okay. So how many times did you hear her spank? Oh, just once. Just one spank? Yeah. But you heard crying for an hour after that? Oh, no. The crying was about 10 minutes, maybe. 10 minutes? Okay. And after that, it was quiet for about an hour.
Though Paige denies spanking Octavia, it's difficult to see how that alone could have led to the child's death. According to Chris, after this incident, he received a call from his 9-year-old daughter's school, and he had to leave to pick her up. Octavia appeared to be asleep on the couch when he left and returned with his daughter, but didn't check on her as he made his way back to his bedroom.
I was in there for probably 20 minutes. Come knocked on the door.
Why is the daughter sleeping in her own bed that far? I could tell the blood mattress not in the living room. So why, and why would you slap the... And that's what I was thinking, something's up with the baby, because usually you hear her. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's up. And there was nothing, so walked out and checked her.
The 9-year-old was the first to notice that something seemed off with Octavia.
She was just laying down, and then when my dad lifted up the blanket, she wasn't moving or breathing.
So you were inside when all this happened then?
Yeah, I put my hand on her nose, nothing was coming out.
Yeah.
So I started shaking.
Okay.
Then she almost had a seizure, but I was right.
And she
she was standing right beside me when I was like, I seen her, her cheek didn't look right, the color didn't look right. When I went to lean her over, yeah.
And what position was Leah in when you
She was
first saw her?
laying, looked like on her belly, and her hands here, and her face like this.
Okay. And what about the blanket?
The blanket was over her head.
Was over her head?
Like yeah, this way.
Okay.
Paige tells detectives she was in the bathroom when Chris began calling out for her.
He hollered my name, and then my cousin came back. She knocked on the door. I was using the toilet, so I hurried up and got off the toilet and ran out there to see what was the matter.
Mm-hmm. And what was the matter?
She wasn't breathing. She's always a happy, smiley baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just freaked out.
What happened?
Me, I just walked out the door.
Okay. Because why?
Because there's a dead baby on the couch. Yeah.
Okay.
In an effort to rule out accidental causes, investigators consider the possibility that 2-year-old Octavia may have ingested something dangerous.
With Paige and Fred, do you have any suspicions that there might be any type of like illegal narcotic use, any meth use, any type of pills? Marijuana. Do they do like loose leaf marijuana?
Yeah, like the flower of the bud.
Okay.
Any medications in the house?
No.
Nothing?
She takes melatonin to help her sleep, but she only gets 2 at night.
Okay.
Melatonin is a naturally occurring hormone that helps regulate the body's sleep-wake cycle.
Like, why would y'all have that on the floor? I wouldn't even have that on the floor with a toddler, with a 7-year-old, with an 8-year-old. Like, why? Just why? This whole story got me saying why. Like, why would they leave that on the floor? Why is she even not sleeping with you? Why are you giving her medicine she don't need at her age? Look up, like, as a parent, I can say this whole issue is you having bad parenting for yourself. And, like, y'all gotta take the blame. Y'all should be arrested. If you got somebody from this video, please subscribe to my channel, my new channel, and I would love for you to go on the journey with me. Comment what you think.
Up to her on the couch and choke her again.
I didn't choke her.
About when because you were sitting on the couch and he got up behind you, and I kind of heard you like gasping for air. Did he choke you that time too?
You're gonna get taken off! Come on!